machine, baby. Cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So time come out with another recap. We talking BBO. I know it's a little late, but we was outside this weekend. Okay, before I get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay. Now the episode opens off with Milan doing her jump high kick to Laroo. Why did you do that? That high kick jump, Milan, was for nothing. Like what Naira said in this episode, you know you should have stretched. Like you should have stretched. Because Laroo just started bika baka buka. Mind you, Laroo's not even like a fighter like that. So to see her really doing her ones on Milan, I was like, damn, Milan. Like, one thing about Milan, though, you cannot call her scary. She is going to get out there, win, lose, or draw. Most of the time it's lose, but she gonna get out there. Lex is funny as hell. She gonna tell the security guard, she said, man, stop that day. Like, the reason why she said it is because Milan was losing. So she was just like, just take her out her misery. Like, don't even let it keep going. That's why Lex said that, y'all. Okay. Now, I don't think it was fair that they didn't let Tokyo get around in with Laroo, because I feel like she jumped and it's only fair for her to get her one-on-ones with Laroo. I don't know why they didn't allow her to. Although Laroo fought a lot and she was super drunk, I just feel like if she sobered up, it should be fair for them to win their ones, because it's like, you did jump in, okay? Now, Tokyo hits us with the, when you think I'm playing, when you in your sleep, I'ma get you. When you walking home, I'ma get you. Via Everybody Hates Chris. She hit us with that.
You think I'm playing? You in the shower. I'm gonna be there. Ah! You think I'm playing? You watching TV? I'm gonna be there. Even in your dreams, I'm gonna be there.
Mr. Malvo, you're free to go. Case dismissed.
I'll tell you, dude. Hey, you think I'm playing?
To me, Tokyo's level of crash out is like she's on the same level as Mel. Because when Mel crash out, she be doing like a Jabberwocky. She start crunking it ish. Like that's how freaking Tokyo acts. When she gets mad, she starts crunking, she starts dancing, break dancing, mad, jumping up and down. It is like she used a lot of that energy for that and not the actual fight. And I think that's where Tokyo lacks. So we see Nicole and Zen. Nicole and Zen are like over it at this point. Like they could care less. Like they saw the fight that happened and their surgery was feeling the impact. Like Nicole BBL was sore from watching that fight. She's just like, there's too much by like them bitches not tired. Like them bitches be fighting. Like this is crazy. Zen is like, I know it's crazy. They fighting all the time. Okay. Nicole, like, I don't know. Like, them bitches, okay. The surgery literally, the fight, every fist that was thrown, it ricocheted on every filter, every BBL, okay, every lipo. So it hurt them to see the girls fought, okay. So Jordan decided to go home, y'all. Let me tell y'all, the reason why Jordan decided to go home, Jordan has a fixation for cock. That girl wanted some D. I get it, but money is on the line. Like, girl, put it on the line. Like, money is literally on the line. Like, what are you doing? You get what I'm saying? Like, this is my whole thing. To me, her leaving is dumb because you can't say you wanted to show something different, all this type of stuff, because you came the first time, you saw what the show was on, and you left. Boom. Now you come again and you say you had to leave because you show what you already had to show. What did you show? Like, what did you show? It's just like, it showed you can be classy, but it's like, you're really a little bit of a hypocrite because of your profession. Like you do suck cock. You know what I'm saying? Like you get for a living. So it's like, how could you really look down on these girls when your profession, you do sex work? Like that's a little hypocritical to me. Okay. It is. Now, to be honest, I just feel like she needed a nut, and if she could have came back, she would have been straight. Like she should just ask for permission. Like be like, can I just go for a day and be right back? That's what she needed. Okay. But it doesn't really matter with her leaving because she wasn't gonna win anyways. Like, let's be real. So all the girls end up going out. Sav says, you know, who couldn't pack out the club? I'm like, who said that? I do not remember anybody ever saying that. Now That TV could never pack out a club. Like I feel like Now That TV has reached Zeus level of fan base in regards to booking a club. So I feel like with the right cast, they would be able to pack out a club 100%. Okay. So Takala, this is the type of girl I would never go to the club with. You're not finna embarrass me. I'm talking about her punani was open wide. Tata's out. She making out with girls. It's just like there comes to a point where it's like it's a little too much. You get what I'm saying? Like you don't gotta be like a prick in a club, but like when you do stuff like that, that's when niggas start complaining to the bouncers and you get kicked the hell out. And don't nobody want to get kicked out in the middle of a club. It's embarrassing as the. So it's like the fact that that was really going down. It was really like damn. I felt embarrassed for her. I had like secondhand embarrassment because although the girls looked like they were like yay, some of them was low key judging her behind her back instead of saying that to her face. Now apparently Bianca told Lex to get Takala. Now, Bianca, that could have been your storyline, girl. So why you telling somebody else to get her? See, that Bianca is sneaky. I didn't know that she was that sneaky. I said, oh, not you plotting on her behind her back. You is sneaky, girl. That's why they be saying all that stuff about Bianca being sneaky and you know, be a little bit of an op. So on the way back, you guys, we see that Nia Lee is kind of like checking J Dream's temperature. What I got from that scene, Nia Lee was trying to see if J Dreams was on that with fighting. Okay, I feel like she wanted to see if she still wanted like a couple rounds with her. So she was trying to check her temperature because she didn't want to fight her no more. Because y'all remember J Dream sat Nia Lee down. So I don't think she wanted that no more. It's the next day and Milan and Sav are in the bathroom and catching up on what happened. Milan, y'all, is such a pick-me. Like, I'm sorry. First of all, why are you eating in the bathroom, Milan? You nasty. Like, y'all need to start doing some nasty stuff on this network. Like, y'all just be doing anything. Why are you eating in the bathroom? I don't care how clean the bathroom is. I'm not eating in no bathroom. It's just like, it's enough. She's like eating in the bathroom. Sav is doing her hair. And Sav is like, oh, I'm gonna go to the new house. She's like, I am too. She's like, oh, I feel like the baddest bitch. I am too. Like, stop it. Stop trying to follow behind her. Like, it's just like, So they start talking about how Jordan left, and we end up finding out what Jordan does. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always kind of wondering, you know, she said she's seen 100K before, babes, and all this. And we find out that, you know, she's a corn star. Not surprising, just because of the aura that she gives off. She give me the type that would do that type of stuff. Now, for research purposes, when I end this video, I will be checking out her content because I do want to see how good of a creator that she is. You know what I'm saying? I respect those that participate in that work because it's not easy. Many have attempted, but few have succeeded. Okay. They are very surprised that she left, though. I don't know why, because the whole season she's been kind of very, very quiet and kind of letting people sort of play in her face. So I'm not surprised she left. So Blue Jasmine decides to be a ninja. So Nicole, I guess, was in her room, and she was not in Blue Jasmine room, but in her own room. She went into Nicole's room and hid in the closet. While she's hiding in the closet, she busts out the closet and knocked Nicole aside her head. Now that would have been great camera footage to catch that we didn't get. I was like, damn. We didn't get it though. Am I mad that she did that? No, because Nicole, you like to throw the rock and hide your hands. Now, what I didn't like what Jasmine did is threw the piss. You're nasty. You're nasty. Now that's TV. When are we going to put a stop to the bodily fluids? There should be nothing in a cup that hasn't came from a bottle around none of these girls. If they're bringing a cup out of a bathroom, it needs to be discarded immediately. It doesn't matter if there's water in there and they're trying to water a fish. It needs to get thrown away immediately because it's becoming to the point where it's really nasty. So she threw piss. Later on, I remember her saying on the blogs that it was apple juice, but apparently, y'all, it was actually pee. I ended up finding out, y'all, through another source. But y'all, it was actually pee, you guys. So that's disgusting. And also security. I'd be pissed too because if the pee didn't get on Nicole, it got on somebody. I don't want your pee on me. Like, oh my God. It should make my skin crawl because it's like, that is so disgusting. Tori says she doesn't know how you could do that. Girl, it's called lab work. You never had lab work done before. You pee in the cup, you aim for the cup, and then you pee in the toilet. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about, Tori? Like, it's very easy, girl. It's very easy to get a piss of the guy. So, you know, it's Nathaniel for the people that know, right? So Blue Jasmine is talking to Tori and is telling her basically the reason why it hurt so much. What Nicole did is because of her child. Her child apparently has a kidney disease, so she feels as if it hurts her greatly. Talk about anything in regards to her mothering and her having a child because she feels like she's been through so much with her kid because of that. That it hurts. Now you talking to the wrong person because Tori has brought out Milan's kid. So it's like you preaching to the wrong you preaching to the wrong choir. Cause Tori gonna talk about your kids. You lucky you ain't beefing with the bitch because she would have brought up your kids. So although I feel Jasmine, you just talking to the wrong person. Now they get on the bus on the way to their next excursion, and Blue Jasmine and Mommy G and some of the girls, they're telling Zen God how she's a good friend, how she's a ride or die, how she's loyal, so on and so forth. And she really likes the fact that she writes for Nicole. So Zen God, I feel like they're trying to play games with Zen God. Like they trying to make her low-key switch up on Nicole because they keep reminding her and they keep telling her how Nicole is like a bad friend. So I see what they're doing. Meanwhile, on the other bus, they all Naira ass. So they start telling her, asking her, why did she say on the blogs that like some of the girls don't belong in the cast, or like this cast isn't giving bad bitches only. So she starts explaining herself. She says that she said that because she felt like some of the girls was the bad bitches. Like she feels like Mommy G isn't, Milan isn't, and Nicole isn't because her face is overly done. Facts. And I'm talking about Nicole. Nicole, to me, she went too far with the plastic surgery in regards to her face. I don't know why. I really feel like because Nicole has like a mental sort of issue, and that's why she went overboard with the surgeries. But to me, it was overdone. So I agree with that. Laroo gonna say Naira looks like the black version of Nicole. I'm not gonna lie, she don't to me. I'm sorry, she don't. She don't look like the black version of Nicole. Naira looks like the lady off of The Help. Okay, that's who she look like. Naira look like Octavia Spencer. Okay, like y'all need to stop messing with that girl. She gonna have a shit pie for y'all. Like, think it's a game. Okay, that's Octavia on the right, and that's Mommy G or Ferrari to the left, and that's it. Okay. So they start taking the phone and they start putting it next to Naira's face to see the resemblance. And like I said, I just did not see the resemblance. Like, I'm sorry, I just did not. But that was hella funny of Laroo to say. So they asked Naira, they said, who told you got to get in the paint? So basically, she felt as if one of the girls, Nia Lee, told her that she has to fist fight, right? And Nia Lee said she never told her that. She said she got to pop her ish. Natalie starts getting irritated. They start going back and forth because Natalie said she was in her phone. She was minding her business. She was not paying attention to what Naira had to say. So she's like, don't talk to me. Talk to my Chanel. Listen, at this point, that big white Chanel bag has become a cast member of BBO. That big white Chanel bag has literally been up for the 50K at this point because we done seen that big ass white Chanel bag. That bag is about big. I'm beginning this question of bag. Is it as real as Mommy G's burn card? Because I'm starting to question it and side eye it a little bit. Because y'all have that Chanel has been making its rounds. It went from like, I remember at one point, I think it was with what's her name, Blue Jasmine. At one point, I believe it was with I think maybe Bianca, and then now it's with Nia Lee. So that big white Chanel bag is coming around, girl. It might go for the 50K, Laroo. You got still competition. Next thing you know, Nia Lee starts getting into an argument with Naira. One thing with Nia Lee, when she argues, it's not like she out of breath. She like, I'm like, Nia Lee, if you don't catch your breath, you over here losing your breath over this girl. Naira tells her to shut the F up. Niley swings at her, attempts to swing at her, kind of misses. And at one point, Naira had Niley's leg in her hand, just sort of tugging at it because literally they were arguing for over like an hour after Niley told her, I don't want to argue no more. But she kept talking. Which I'm not surprised because Niley do talk a lot. Their beef to me is pretty dumb, but I just feel like when it comes down to it, I feel like Naira came on to the show and actually made it more funny, and she actually made it a little bit more interesting. So although she may get on some of the girls' nerves, I like her on this show. She's hilarious, and she actually says the things that a lot of the viewers are thinking, and she says it to the girls' faces. So you can't say she's scary or anything like that because she's saying it to your face. Like she literally was sitting dead ass in front of you, Naira. So you had every opportunity to pop her. But y'all know I don't like bus fights. That irritates the living soul out of me. So at one point, when they get off the bus, Snow Blue ends up sneaking Mommy G. I feel like at this point, Snow Blue, you low-key starting to bully that girl. You know damn well you could beat up Mommy G with no effort. Okay, so you constantly picking and poking at that girl. It makes you look very weak because that girl is not worried about you. Okay, Mommy just like, oh my god, this is the second time you see me. I'm gonna get you, bitch. You a weak ass bitch. Look at you, bitch. Like Mommy G was just all types of capuddle. Like she didn't know what to do because she keeps getting snuck left, right, and center. Okay, I felt kind of bad for her. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like you could tell she's not a fighter. And Snow Blue is a fighter, so she be low-key tearing Mommy G a new asshole every time. So they go and pick the baddest bitches and the weakest bees, right? So the girl who wins the baddest bitch is Tori, which I don't agree, and the weakest bitch, Naya, I don't agree. At this point, it's becoming at a point of alliance. So it's like y'all should let the viewers vote, to be honest, without us even watching the show, because y'all just going by straight alliance. Because to me, Naira's not the weak, Naira's not the weakest to me, and Tori's not the baddest to me. Okay, to me, the baddest should have been between a tie between Sav and Laroo. And to me, the tie between the weakest should have been between, I would say, Snow Blue, because she keeps attacking Mommy G now after Mommy G not really doing much to her, to be honest. And also, I would say Bianca, because she's a wallflower. And she told, Big Lex to get Takala, and she didn't want to do it herself. So that's who I would put as contenders for the baddest and the weakest. So they separate into teams though. After that, we see Naira and Naila start getting into it. She like, oh folks home. Oh folks home. The way that Naira makes Naila mad, I find it to be so fucking funny. Like it's hilarious to me. Like, I'm sorry, it's funny. She starts getting at her. She like, oh, I want to punch her so bad, Tori. I want to punch her so bad. But they didn't get the fight right then and there. So they end up separating them and they start playing the game. So they end up choosing the winners, which, by the way, I love those challenges. I always wanted to play one of the little scavenger hunt stuff through the little bounce house shit. Like, I've never done that before. So I always wanted to do something like that. The Naira's team ends up winning. And also, Nailee's team ended up winning, which means they got to share a house, which Naila was not happy about that. They end up fighting at the end. Now, Naira, your mouth did not match them hands, okay? Because Naila got you to the ground immediately. Now, her excuse was she wasn't able to tie her hair up, but she was still square up as she was walking up to you. And Naila's not even, to me, I don't think she's a great fighter. From just how I see her go, I just know. So the fact she was able to get you on the ground like that was crazy. Naira said, no, let me tie the hair. Let me get up. And the fight, I guess, continues like the next episode. Okay, let me know what y'all think down below. Who is y'all rooting for so far, and what did you guys think of how they voted? Because to me, the voting was completely off.
No personal thing.